Salute to the General 78 Sports TV. Uh, and happy birthday month to the General 78 Sports TV. Sometimes when I look at myself, I mean, I don't feel like I look old. I may have gotten fat. Because you know what? Check this out. This is crazy. If I can go right to something, anything. Just like, okay, look. Well, yeah, I kind of like just gained weight. Let me just go on straight to that. Right. Yeah, I don't really look like. I mean, this. I got less hair right there, and I'm smaller. But other than that, it's the same ninja in that picture, bro. It's the same ninja, bro. That was like 15 months ago. Man, look at this picture though. It be some pictures that I look at, like that was at this house. You know what I'm saying? February 27th, 2025. Be like, did I age a lot in the past year? I just grew my hair out and got fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my Don King on. It kind of fit though, right? You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit bigger. Wonder why like YouTube like make me wait like 2 to 3 minutes to before they like allow anybody to come into the stream, like, or at least for it to reflect on my end. Like when I see now, look at the 2 minute and 30 minute mark. Well, I did see like one person was here like the first few seconds, but probably a subscriber. But it'd be like 2 seconds before they really start like pushing the live. Guess they want to try to like assess the situation to see like if I'm not doing nothing inappropriate. It's ridiculous, man. Hey, maybe that's why 7A say like he sit there and do his intros. He like, hey man, shout out to like Michael Myers in the building, Joe Blow in the building, Jason Voorhees in the building, Freddy Krueger in the building, salute. Chucky in the building, Candyman in the building, salute. Meteor Man in the building, salute. The Black Panther, salute. We got some black superheroes too. Meteor Man, Black Panther. What up, JJ? Good morning. What up, Nulu Bukur? I said that like the right way with the first try immediately, man. I deserve a cookie for that. At least a cookie. But you know what? I was just thinking about something, man. And like, I've been streaming for about 5 years. I started YouTube like that's a whole different story. I had a successful channel a decade ago. You know what I'm saying? But like the past 5 years I've been streaming. I off and on YouTube. You know, I said hi to you. Now you trolling, spamming, because we don't have a problem, man. We might have accidentally said it twice. Give you the benefit of the doubt. But look, Broner, cloud is a hell of a thing, man. It's worth a lot of money. Broner, he fell off from boxing. It looked like it was over with. I'm proud of him. I'm not jealous in a bad way. Don't take it like that. But he fell off. You know, he went broke. He's in court talking about I only got $13. You know, like how do you support yourself? I got rich friends. All that. You remember that? I only got $13. But then look, out of no, you know what got him? That interview with Cameron. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be saw that. You know, when he was being uh actually inappropriate with Stat on Cameron and May show, you know, he just wouldn't stop doing it. That was authentic. That was real. You know, like all of this stuff that they be doing now, man, that stuff be skits. Man, that stuff be publicity stunts. I mean, I know y'all not that stupid, bro. The girls that he's doing it with, like they get like attention and they get the clout. They go viral. You know, like he goes viral. He's making money. They're making money. I mean, but like he made $20,000 his first week streaming. It took me 4 years to get 1,000 followers streaming. Well, at least on one account because that was like my third account. Even to my credit, I did do 7,000 subscribers my first year on YouTube. You know, but that was then. This is now. I attempted to be a streamer. I actually tried it, and with my past, thanks for the like. You know, hit the like button. Goal on this live is 10 likes. But when I first started streaming, what up, Los J Brothers? When I first started streaming, like that was my goal. Given my former success as a content creator, I felt like I could easily transition to streaming and it would still work. That was then, this is now. Yeah, that was then, this is now. Yeah. And now I tried to be a streamer and it didn't work. You ain't have to repeat that and put the 100 up. You know what I'm saying? I know what I said. Now you're gonna make me feel like a bum now. You know? But yeah. But my life was pretty chaotic. I was really a bum then. That's what a lot of people don't know. Just cause like I had a viral YouTube channel and like it appeared, should I try gaming? Yeah. Yeah, I got me a PS5 a few weeks ago. I got a few games. I could. That's like, yeah, I could. But you know, like I was really a bum then. When I started my YouTube channel, even when I blew up, like it was getting a lot of attention, I was living with a woman. I was homeless. Well, I wasn't really homeless. Like I was homeless the first time I made my first video, May the 21st of 2015. I was homeless. Like I went over to visit her house. You going to sub? That's what's up, bro. I got like undisputed in the game now. I'm like, actually, see, look, this is what I did this morning. See, I had plays with Sugar Ray Robinson against like Sugar Ray Leonard, right? And I was dominating, and then I got knocked out, so I was just checking out like his stats, you know. But I might do this fight because, like, you know, Sugar Ray Robinson, he got some very slow feet. Like he just walk around the ring. I never watched him fight, so I wanted to see like what his footwork looked like. I couldn't even really find it. Movement speed 90. That ain't really like true, bro. Maybe like if he's skipping around. So yeah, man, we can do some gaming. Undisputed, Battlefield 6, Black Ops 7. I ain't never played that. I bought it when I got the game, but maybe we'll get around to it. You know? But yeah, man. So I appreciate the subscription. You know? Maybe I'll find a way how we can like stream from the game. You know, I think like PS5 like got an option for you to do it. I just didn't bother to like learn about it because I wasn't planning on doing it. But yeah, and UFC 6 come out this month too, so we got to pick that up. I could probably do a review of that. Halo, the new Halo come out next month. I'm gonna buy that. We can do a review of that. Modern Warfare 4 comes out, I believe, like in October. I could do a review of that. You know, I could. It's something to think about. I mean, why not? But yeah, I was a bum then. I moved it. I was living in a halfway house, sleeping on a top bunk, and that had bed bugs. Like when I did my first YouTube video on my first channel that like blew up. You know what I'm saying? And like I went and slept with this girl just because I was drunk one night and she had been wanting to mess with me for a while. I just had been avoiding her because I wasn't really like that attracted to her. It was just like, you know, uh, it wasn't nothing else to do that night. And I wanted to like get me some and have me a drink. So I figured like I'll do it. And then she had just got some kind of back payment from like some SSI or something. And she had like $3,000. So the morning after I hit it, like she just immediately started buying me stuff. You know, like she's like, you ain't gotta leave, you ain't gotta go nowhere. Like, what you like? You want some weed? She went and bought some weed, real good weed. Went and bought me like beer, whatever I wanted, like liquor, food. She went and bought food from restaurants, like what I'm saying, to bring it back to me to the room to where she's live at. She's leaving me up in there, and that's remind you. I was in a halfway house in a top bunk with bed bugs at that time. I wasn't living there. I had just hit it one night, and the next morning, she's spoiling me. So I was locked in. I was trapped. And then I'm like, okay, well, I want to start a boxing channel, a boxing YouTube channel. So, but I can't make no videos like if you sitting right here. So like, can you just like go somewhere real quick? Just give me like 30 minutes, you know, and I'll be able to record a video, and then just come back. I'm your only supporter. Now you don't gotta be a supporter. Sit in the corner for 5 minutes. Sit in the corner for 5 minutes. Cause I'm offended. It's 6 people in this chat right now. I got 115 subscribers on YouTube. You know, but like I said, I've been a streamer the past 5 years. So check this out. Don't disrespect me like that. You don't even know me, bro. You don't even know me. And it's looking like we ain't gonna really get to know each other for too long. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like I said, I've been a streamer for the past 5 years. So you're not my only supporter at all. These is just a couple of my pages. You know what I'm saying? I don't even use that page no more. You feel me? And that's just a couple. See what I'm saying? I'm just like saying I'm jealous of Adrien Broner because I made a few $100s on streaming, but like on YouTube I probably made like 50, 60,000. You know, like start off my first YouTube check was 300, second was like 600, and it just went up from there. Then I got a bunch of money from donations. I'm including that money. One person gave me like 12 to 15,000. So don't come over here trying to diss me. You know what I'm saying? We just now getting to know each other. Like, you gotta watch what you say to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or we ain't never gotta be cool. Like, I can't just let somebody that I just met off the back like start trying to disrespect me. Like, we gonna start off on that note? Nah, we ain't gonna start off. We ain't gonna start off on that note. You feel me? I'd rather run you away than think you finna like try to disrespect me like upon meeting me, and then now we gonna be friends after that. No, we gotta shut that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Give you 5 minutes to think about it. Hey, if you stay, then that's cool. But if you leave, then that's cool. But and that's just kick. We ain't like showing. I ain't a Bigo. I got like 1,200 on there too. You know, it ain't really adding up to too much money. Not really no money at all now. It's done dried up. But Adrien, the point I was trying to get to, Adrien Broner made 20,000 his first week streaming. I say like within a couple years of streaming, it even took for YouTube. It took me like 3 months to make 300. You know, YouTube is kind of like tricky. You know, and like I did it those years ago. You know, but YouTube is kind of tricky because like you pretty much got to put in the work. You got to do an internship in order to build a successful YouTube channel. You're not finna just immediately be making money like if you was to work a job and like punch in. Even the job, you gotta wait till you get your check the next week. You know what I'm saying? So you really like basically like working for free because they're gonna give you the money in the future. You know, but YouTube, yeah, you gotta like put in the work, put in a lot of work to build your page so that you can make anything. You know, and a lot of people ain't willing to do that. Like I'm not willing to do that no more. I don't really need it. I mean, I could use some extra money. You know, like what I'm my situation now would be a lot better with you know, a YouTube check. But like I can't get a YouTube check. You know what I'm saying? With my situation. But Broner made 20,000, man. Damn, I don't even know if I made 20,000 my first year of YouTube. It's probably close though. I think it was like 16,000. Let me see something. Let me see if I sent him like let's see. Sent him, but yeah, man. I wish I could do that, bro. You know? I wish I could do that. You know, like make that much money streaming. I mean, this dude is just going around the country. He on tour pretty much. Going around getting drunk, partying, effing, you know, effing it just see that's why I really never would ever be able to do YouTube again anyways. Like not for I can't be entertaining if I can't use profanity. So I pretty much gotta like either edit the hell out of my videos, you know, or just don't cuss. But like this ain't really like fire. Just a regular Joe talking. You know what I'm saying? Can't be yourself, then it ain't for you, right? That's just like working a job that you don't like, or a job that's like putting restrictions on what you can do and what you can't do. Like they're not really letting you be yourself, even though you can still get the job done. But why you being petty about this other shit? You know? So like, I'll be damned. I'm glad. I'm good with my disability check. Disabilities pay me more like on a consistent basis than like YouTube ever did. You know what I'm saying? So it's not exactly like a bad thing. Even like I'm in my heyday, my average was like 1,000 bring home a month. You know, and then sometimes, a lot of times, most times, it wasn't even a whole 1,000. It'd be like 950. Maybe sometime be over 1,000, but it's like 900, 925 for like that was for over 10 years ago, and that was like from like 350,000, 300 to 400,000 views a month. You know, that like wasn't really like nothing. My money wasn't coming from YouTube. So like for us, me trying to like go viral and build some other channel again, what? So I can make less than what I'm making now? Because even according to those numbers, I think like they pay more now because you know with inflation and stuff like that. But let's just go by if they still paid the same thing, like for what they paid me then for those amount of views, I basically would have to get like a 500,000 a month, you know, in order to break even from what they giving me now. But even then, like it's not gonna break even because I get assistance from paying my rent too. Ain't no man anybody thinking about no bid on no YouTube channel. So like that was then, and this is now that. You know what I'm saying? That was then getting $925 a month from YouTube and barely being able to pay my rent. I mean, unless with that check, unless we talking about like adding a couple dollars to it. Yeah, I did that every month. Man, this shit wasn't doing nothing, man. And my videos was doing numbers. And like every month I have like viral videos. Most of my videos do like, you know, couple 2 to 5,000. Every day I'm guaranteed like 1,500 to 5,000 views on each of my 3 videos a day. And some people just like content with that. But on top of that, every month I would have at least 2 videos that would go super viral and get like over I mean get like 50 to 250,000 views. See what I'm saying? Get your lazy ass a job. We don't believe you. You need more people. I live here. I live here. And I live here by myself. Do you believe that? This place is in my name. And I don't got a job. So like what the fuck do I need a job for? You tell me. You tell me. I'm seriously waiting on your comeback from that. Cause you just got put in your place. Only thing that you can say right now is something ignorant that ain't got nothing to do with what I just said. Or just say nothing. That's all you can do. That's all you can say. Look at my setup, bro. I paid for all of this. Like that 4K curved TV. You see how it's coming out? It's not like flat like that. You know what I'm saying? I paid for that. That PS5 over there. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Without a job. You see my 2 whips, my 2 little scooters over there. Everything I paid for without a job. Yeah, I live here. You feel me? I mean, y'all gotta watch like and then you know what's the crazy part? People say like, get a job, right? Stop being lazy because you weren't able to duplicate that success on YouTube again. I must have got lucky. No, I didn't get lucky. But yeah, people. What I was about to say is people at jobs wish they had my situation. So why should I force myself to be in their situation when they wish that they could be me? But I didn't get lucky. I'm good at talking shit. It had nothing to do with luck. Like I made those videos. You know what I'm saying? People didn't just watch me because like I was lucky and made a good video. You know, I had like 2,000 videos on my first page. It was just like a different time. You can use profanity back there. And yeah, I was lucky because YouTube allowed you to curse and I exploited it. Building a YouTube is easy. You should have one. Have, what? You got a YouTube channel that you had 1K in a month? Stop talking to me, bro. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Building a YouTube is easy. You should have 1K in a month. So where's your 1K in a month? Stop talking to me, dude. I don't know you. I tried to like respond to you with logic and be reasonable, but you're not being reasonable by saying what somebody should have that you never did. Mhm. It takes some people a whole year to get 1,000. It takes most people like a year to get 1,000 subscribers. Don't tell me what something is easy a person should have that you never did. You ain't never did that. You don't know how easy that is. You don't know how easy nothing is. You just talking, and I ain't finna sit there and argue with you being ridiculous, making up like make believe stories of what you perceive with how you think from what you from observing everybody else. I'm not even really trying to build a page. I mean, go to my channel. I only made shorts so that I can get 50 subscribers and go live. I have 0 videos on this channel. Like, dude, just because my channel isn't building fast and viral, don't mean that like I'm trying and it failed. Come on, man. Look, look at the page, bro. I haven't made one video. I just go live and talk to like 5 people. That's it. That's all I want to do. Is something wrong with that? Oh yeah, look, person's happy he over here. I'm over here minding my business, right? I'm perfectly fine with Kingsley Safaro coming over here from, every time to time, couple minutes. Kulo coming over here, kicking the bobos. Shit. Who else we got? Jay-Z coming over here. Like, and it might be a few other regulars I'm not thinking of right now. And more people gradually find me after over time. What's up, Los J brothers? Welcome back. But that don't mean that I fail. My channel is failing. I'm not trying, bro. I'm over here doing me, minding my business, bro. How you gonna come over here? I'm doing this, running this channel how I want to run it, and then you gonna look at my channel and call me a failure because I'm not trying to build it. Like, bro, I got more subscribers than you. You know? So what is you talking about? You can brag about Eric Jeffrey, shout out. Nah, he ain't found a new page. I wish we wouldn't have talked him into change. We didn't talk him into changing his name. Uh, but I don't know. I think he would have searched my name by now. I think he might be locked up or homeless or something. Cause he been struggling for a long time. He would have searched my name by now. That's not normal for him to just not find a new page. He been into some shit, right? Eric Jeffers. I mean, I'm not really trying to talk bad about nobody in any kind of way. I'm just saying the truth and what's real from what came out of the horse's mouth. Like he's been smoking crack, man. He's smoking crack with his roommates. He's living a life of crime. You can't do that type of stuff forever, bro, without something happening to you. You're gonna you're gonna go to jail or worse. My dad put this name and I don't like it. How old are you, Los J? Because my dad, when you said he put that name, so if he made your YouTube channel, so like, yeah, I'm just gonna like have to you, bro. I'm just like, you know, you doing too much. You doing too much, bro. I ain't even gonna wait for your response. Cause I mean, you probably an adult, but you trying to like play around like you a kid, and your dad made your page, and you trolling me, pretending to be a minor, cause you think that that's funny. But if you telling the truth, who knows? Hey, he could have made your. Just get out of here with that weird shit, bro. Cause I didn't even ask you that. You know, we couldn't even get it to how you was doing. I blocked you for 5 minutes, right? You still came back on some bullshit. You know. He said 8 before I blocked him. Well, so you was gonna get blocked anyways. But yeah, man, I wish I had like Broner's success, man, streaming. Cause like I mean I'm not saying like, but don't nobody really like, as far as males goes, at least on the app that I use, it's not very many like males, dudes that's like making money. They just some cap rappers. They make it look good, you know. Let's see. Most of the people that I see that's like uh they they appear to be big streamers. They just diamond trading. You know, like because the currency is diamonds. So you know, like I give you, people come and give me diamonds. You give me diamonds, and then like I'll give you your diamonds back. So you give me like 20K diamonds, you know, this week, and then like yeah, some people they got their other people that's like that actually put money into those apps. They pay to view streamers. You got those people, but the other streamers that's donating to streamers, they're like gifting people diamonds just for that person to gift them back, just so it can kind of like make them appear that they like something that they not, you know. But Broner really did that though. You know, it feel like he didn't even like try to be a YouTuber first. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is pretty much like all of Dean's doing though, right? We gotta give Dean that. You know, we gotta give Dean that. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's like he kind of comes off like an unlikable guy sometimes, but you know, and then other times like look at this. Check this out. Look at Broner did this shit. Broner did. Why did they get rid of the like section, man? Man, why is they playing with X, bro? I can't even go to my likes now. Oh, dude, man. So I can't even find like the stuff that I wanted to. Okay, here, look. Check this out. See, look. See this shit like this. This is Broner. Now look, this right here. Let me give you the context. Broner woke up in the middle of the day and immediately started drinking alcohol. And Dean, like, was trying to intervene and he's telling him to drink water. You know, look at this. Look at this right here though. Pay attention. Uh, no, hold on. Hold on. I'm fucking up. See that right there? When he's stopping him, telling him to drink water. That's like, and look at his face. That's genuine concern for Adrien Broner and his health. You feel me? That's not to go viral. That's not like to try to tell him what to do. That's like trying to keep him alive. See what I'm saying? Like stuff like this don't go viral, and people don't pay attention to that. They just see like, get the fuck off my bus, get out of my house. You know what I'm saying? They see that. They don't see that. I think he's genuinely a good person. He just want to go viral. He's just doing his job. You know what I'm saying? He's just doing his job. Broner's in probably bad shape, bro. His liver's probably cooked. We might fuck around and they might find Broner dead somewhere, man. You know, he might go to the hospital, like, he might lose consciousness and they take him to the hospital and he fall into a coma and just not wake back up. You know why his belly looks like the way it looks? Let me show you something. Give y'all a history lesson. I'm still jealous of his current success. Look, this is what it is. Ascites, belly. This is Adrien Broner. Ascites is the abnormal buildup of excess fluid in the abdominal cavity. It most commonly occurs due to liver scarring, cirrhosis, but it can also be caused by heart failure, kidney failure, or cancer. The fluid accumulation results in a swollen, bloated belly. That's Adrien Broner's stomach. That's an Adrien Broner. That is a severe, serious medical condition. Now, I got a big belly too now. And this is like how you know. I'm going to do this for scientific purposes. This is for scientific purposes right here. Now, because I got a big belly too. Now, look at my belly. Like, my belly. Hold on. My belly. My belly. Now, that's fat. See what I'm saying? Wait till if I'm sitting down. Woo! Look at this, bro. Look at all these rolls. No, I'm just saying, bro. An intervention, he gonna be flying to heaven soon. Yeah. Hey, and then you know what? Being viral like how he is, it make it worse. You know what I'm saying? Getting all of this attention, all of these hoes, you know? Cause like he's getting paid to party, pretty much. He's getting paid to party. So like, keep the party going. Keep drinking, keep getting drunk. Uh yeah, sleeping with these women come with it. But like that's what we want to see. People want to see you party, turn up, uh, we want people want to be entertained. And you know what? People will use you. I'm telling you, people will use you for their entertainment until your ass dead, and they will move on the same day to the next person. You know what I'm saying? They'll use you. I've been noticing that. Even being a streamer, I've noticed that. Even though like it wasn't never really making no money like that, but I mean everybody on Kick know who I am. On KIK, not KICK that they use. I'm on KIK. But I've noticed like my streams like attracting like fewer and fewer and fewer viewers. Now that I'm like stopping drinking, I'm trying to like, you know, do the right thing, make healthier decisions. Like so I'm not acting crazy and wild like how I was when I was getting drunk every day. And so people ain't even people not showing up. Even like some people, I might even start talking about being sober, or they just notice that like it ain't finna be no entertainment here. They'll just click off of the stream mid conversation. I'll be sitting there talking to myself, after they already had kind of like said something, they just click off. They don't care. People do not care. That's why you gotta just do what's best for you. Do what's best for yourself. Cause nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna just use you until they can't use you, and then they gone. Same way as if you die. You know, people just move on to the next one. Just like these fighters, right? We love them and pay attention to what they doing and what they saying, like when they are active fighter. But and then that short time after they retire, we'll still pay attention to them just shortly. But after that, we done with you. We can't use you no more. You know, you're not giving us what we want no more. But yeah, AB definitely need an intervention. But like, ain't nobody gonna give him no intervention, man. It's making money. You know, he needs an intervention. But what we're gonna give him is more alcohol. We're gonna give him white girls and alcohol and security. So you can be as drunk and belligerent as you want and be disrespectful as you want to go viral. Don't worry. We got like six big, like 7 foot tall fat security guards to like fight for you and or take the bullets for you if somebody get the bus. You think Dean? I mean, Dean. He wants what's best for Broner's health, but he's still at the same time. Like you see how he was trying to stop him from drinking. That's just saying like in the morning. You're not saying intervention. You're just saying, come on, man, you gotta have some balance, right? So we got drunk last night. Drink some water, recover, eat, drink some water, and then go get drunk again. Cause if it come down to intervention, and now Broner's sober, then he's not gonna be as fun, and then that's gonna make less money. And at the end of the day, Dean is for like making some money. He ain't never been this viral before. He ain't never made this much money streaming before. He ain't never been this booked up before. We do not need Broner getting sober. We just need to keep him alive. At least while the wave is going. You know what I'm saying? Like why this wave right now where y'all viral, y'all posted on every blog. Yeah, we need to keep this going, bro. I bet you he'll be against it. While he talking about some drink some water. Yeah, if Broner was like, you know what, I'm finna go to AA. I'm finna go to rehab. You know, I just inpatient rehab where you locked in. You know, I bet you like he wouldn't he might try to he'll say he'll support it, but he won't really be happy about it. You know? That's another way people use you too, to get money. They'll use you for your entertainment. They'll use you to make money. Like, man, this life shit, bro. Everybody is out for themselves, man. So if you're the type of person that like, you want to help people and you give, what I'm saying, you trying to give back, that's good for you, but like nobody is like that. That's not the way the world works. The world works by It revolves around people who are completely selfish. And you know what? Even like the richest people, they really you think they got there by like loaning their cousins like $50, $20 whenever they need it, giving their sister like some money to help on their rent. Maybe they auntie like having some car problems and loaning her like $300. You think that those rich people got there like that when they was coming up, even though they was like on the level where they a 5-figure ninja, but they ain't a 6-figure ninja yet, let alone a 7-figure ninja. You think that like they got to a 5-figure ninja by being a good person, a giving person, generous person? No, maybe a good person, but not a generous giving person. You know, and even some of these dudes, they'll keep that attitude like even when they get rich, because they ain't get rich by like giving everything away. They got rich by like mine. You know what I'm saying? Mine. So don't be expecting no intervention for AB, no time soon. We need some balance in our lives, though. You know, he's right at the end of the day, saying drink water, bro. But yeah, man, Broner's gonna likely stop acting like himself if he keep this up. But you can fake the funk for a long time, though. He's been this unhealthy for a long time. You could really like fake it, even though your ass might be gone. I just thought about something, man. I wonder if this ninja is going through that. This older guy, like my mom's friend, cause he be like, people be lying and hiding stuff about their health, man. And he like got some problems too. Kidneys failing. Ooh, that girl had a. Who was that? Yo, you know what? You know what AI need to start doing? Let me see this real quick. When this rain car girl, man. Hold on, let me rewind that shit back. Yo, DJ, run that shit back. AI need to be able to look at like a woman's ass and like identify who she is. Like if you can look at somebody's face and identify who it is using AI, you should be able to look at their ass and their legs, and you know what I'm saying? Cause like I should be able to look her up and know who she is just by looking at her ass. Like not all ass are created equal. Come on, man. Sure, one more time, bro. Hey, y'all gotta excuse me, bro. Hey, I think like if I was like fighting, you know what I'm saying, boxing, and they had ring card girls because this is oh, look at that. Look, I'm just saying, bro. They usually don't be having fatties like that, bro. Look, you know what I'm saying? They normally don't be having fatties like that, bro, in these fights. You feel me? Hey, I gotta roll up some weed though. Yo, salute. How bad is Boots gonna whoop Zayas? Man, honestly, I hope he do whoop him. But honestly, I barely like know anything about Xander Zayas. Like, I think he one of those dudes I used to watch when he was coming up. But like when he became a champion, I don't think I ever watched him, and I never really like kind of, you know, got with the wave. So it's kind of hard for me to say, bro. Uh, hopefully he win, bro. Hopefully he win. You know, you fighting an undefeated, young, hungry lion. You know, who knows? You could lose. Anybody can lose on any given Saturday, man. You know, any given Saturday, man. Maybe I should go and do my homework on Xander Zayas. I didn't really see nothing special, but I'm not really like super duper impressed by Boots either. Even though he looked like very good in his last fight, you know, he ain't really like he's not like another Bud Crawford. I'm not even sure he can beat Spence. You know what I'm saying? And if he is able to beat Spence, like it might just be because Spence is getting older and he's like had layoffs. He's been rich forever. So, but yeah, it's a chance that Boots and Spence might fight for for 3 titles. That's blasphemy, bro. Boots is really it. No, it's not. No, it's not. He's still not a pay per view attraction. Like this fight might be pay per view. Like that's the same. Okay, look, if you think that Boots is really it, Spence was way more it than him. So what are you talking about? Spence had 3 belts at 147. How many belts did Boots have at 147? He had to wait until like everybody moved up to get a belt. It never changed. It never it's the same thing, different day. You know. Like 5 years from now, you'll be saying like, come on, like Boots got skills, but not like Joe Blow. Skills pay the bills. That's what I'm trying to tell you, dude. Spencer's paid more bills than Boots. So who got the most skills? Spence is the surefire future Hall of Famer. Currently, Boots might not be a Hall of Famer. Currently, if they both retire right now, Errol Spence is 100% guaranteed to get in the Hall of Fame. Boots, we not sure. Is that fair? Hey, to this day, Boots Errol Spence has sold more tickets, more pay-per-views than Boots. He's defeated more current or former world champions too, and has held more titles. Boots is just like young and coming up. I done been through this shit a million times, man. You know, I done been through this shit a million times, bro. Every decade is like, it's somebody else. It's a new guy. And everybody's like dismissing the former the guy that was the man 10 years before that for the guy that's like currently popular, currently like having like some motion. Boots ain't really fought no fucking body. So what are we basing this off of? Who? Let me look at Boots' resume. Let's to be fair. Who has Boots beaten for you to say that he's better than Spence? I'm just curious. That's just your opinion, I'm just sharing my opinion too. Our opinions are equal even if they different. But let's see, bro, because it's about like it's about rest, but he not more skilled than Boots. Okay, then so you just a fanboy of Boots and you don't care what the facts are. You just gonna like say that Boots is better, regardless of what like is factual. I'm not going off resume. I'm going off eye test. Eye test against who? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm no fan. Yeah, you is. I mean, we all fans of these guys, but I'm saying like fanboy, bro. Bro, what? Look, Boots has looked good in this last fight. This is Boots' resume right here, bro. He ain't fought nobody, bro. You know the only recognizable names on his resume is Chris Van Herting. That was a no contest. I don't know what it was a no contest for, but we'll give him that. And Thomas Delorme, but that's it. And David Avanesian. He fought Stankonius? Oh, okay, Stankonius. But that's still a bum too. That might have been like his toughest fight, right? I think what was that? That was for a title or something. But that might have been like his toughest fight right there. This guy. So we going off the eye test of like that, bro. Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous, man. He ain't fought nobody, bro. These none of these dudes is really like nobody special. Look at them bums he was fighting. Look at them bums. Look at them bums. 3-18, 17-12, 6-32, 16-20, 25-26, 20-20, 20-12. He really got a blown up record, bro. He got a blown up record from fighting bums. You know? He should only have like, let me see, one David Avanesian, Thomas Delorme, Chris Van Herting, and yeah, he should only have 3 wins. Lipinets too. They give him Lipinets because I think I recognize that name right there. Oops. And then Lipinets. But he's still a bum. So he should really have 4 wins. He's the boogeyman. Nobody want to risk losing to him. Terrence Crawford trying to like lure him into like calling him out so he can come out of retirement and beat his ass. Y'all did you miss that? So Stank okay, Stank Lipinets, Avanesian, Van Harding, and I'm missing one. Okay, let's see. Van Harding, Lipinets, Delorme, David Avanesian, Stankonius. He should really have like 5 wins. And those ain't even A-level fighters. To this day, he has yet to fight an A-level fighter, bro. Crawford would have beaten him, I believe, but I don't know about now. He'll still beat him. Like I said, we done been through this a million times, man. It's just another year, just another new fighter. You know, I don't think he can beat Spence now, right now. But I know how y'all do. Y'all only judge people like on their last fight. I would like to see Boots fight Tim Tszyu. You know? Let's see him do that. He's just fighting like, I think Tim Tszyu would be tougher than the Xander Zayas. I don't know. I just don't believe the hype until like somebody's like convinces me. You know what I'm saying? You got to show me like against like, he's never fought an A-level fighter, bro. Anybody can look good against a bunch of bums while you like acting like you don't want to fight everybody else. Boots versus Virgil is a fight, yeah, but we can't always get fights that we want to see because Virgil is being benched right now. He being sidelined. I gotta roll up, but we can do this though. This shit ain't holding no charge no more. Damn. I definitely got to roll up now. No, I don't. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I'm Bernard the Alien Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? Bernard the Alien Hopkins. But yeah, Virgil can't fight no more. He tried to like sidestep his promoter, and it didn't work. Ooh, shit up this fluffy ass weed, bro. That shit. Mm. Let's see. I was gonna show y'all what I got, but we don't want to do that. But yeah, man, he ain't gonna be able to fight Virgil Ortiz. We need to just get. We need to just get a quick high real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's like the crack pipe of weed pipes. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna start rolling up. Uh, but yeah, Crawford is still beat him. He want to fight him now. Tell me. Telling you, bro. Telling you what I know. You know, like, because I've been following Crawford for like 12 years now. You know what I'm saying? Because he know that he can beat him. And it's a big fight. And if Turkey would be willing to pay like Bud 100 million to fight Boots, you don't think he'll do it? Even 50 million. That's easy work, bro. For Crawford. Hey, matter of fact, okay, put it like this. Boots move up to 168 and fight Canelo today, he'll get knocked out. Oh, you ain't know why Virgil is fighting? Because like he tried to leave Oscar De La Hoya. He tried to leave Oscar De La Hoya and it didn't work. And Oscar is like kind of being an asshole about it. You know, so like he tried to take Oscar out to court and get out of his contract like Canelo did, but the judge ruled in favor of Oscar De La Hoya. So and Oscar De La Hoya is just gonna like make him sit out on this contract. I don't know why he's doing that because it's like, uh, you still can make money off of him fighting for you. I mean, I know he tried to leave you and shit like that, but bro, like that's your hoe. Like pimp your hoes, man. Yeah, your hoe tried to leave you, but like, man, she couldn't leave you. Put her back on the stroll. He kind of been holding Virgil back. Well, he in the fight of his life now. Well, not even the fight. He done lost the fight of his life. Now he gonna try to. Oscar is planning on making Virgil sit out for the next 2 or 3 years. That's what Oscar is planning on doing. It's hot in here without that fan being on, bro. Mm. But you can't smoke with it on. I don't even know M. Billy either. I swear these dudes be coming. These dudes be coming out of thin air. Let's keep it on like low. These dudes be coming out of like the fucking air, and now they fighting against like a big name fighter like Canelo and shit. Okay, that'll do it, man. Look how quick I started sweating when I turned that fan off. It's like, let's see, how long? It's 89 degrees up in here. No AC. Cause Michigan, look at him versus that Shiraz guy. Oh, he fought Shiraz. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out, cuz Hey, look, we got some good buds up in there. Some good buds. It's getting low. That jar was like half full until now. Now it's like it's better to show it that way, cause you know, there's no proof of any like weed up in, you know what I'm saying? It's just a picture of it. You said they robbed him. What? Damn. And I like this Shiraz dude. He like one of my favorite fighters right now. If not my favorite fighter right now. Who is y'all favorite fighters like right now? You know, like and Shiraz is like I'm like keeping a close eye on him. You know what I'm saying? After what he did to Berglanga, his last fight, like whenever I hear about him like having a fight coming up, I be about excited about it like it's a tank fight. Yeah. Shit. And that was nice right there. I felt that. I remember when people used to say that all the time. I felt that. I felt that. When he said that, when he knocked Berlanga out with that left hook, I felt that type shit. Man, we so dumb. Like as human species, man. I felt that, and we just switch up what the things that we say. But yeah, man, they definitely holding Virgil back. All that good shit, man. Who's y'all favorite fighters though? Like, you know, Shakur Stevenson used to be my favorite YN, but hey, and I got Canelo winning the M Billy fight just because it's Canelo. But I'm gonna have to look it up. But you know, Shakur Stevenson used to be my favorite YN, but he ain't no YN no more. And like he ain't really kind of like developed into the type of fighter that like I don't know. I kind of wanted him to be because you know when Floyd was at like 135, man, he was whooping ass. You know, like when he was at 140, that's where he fought Arturo Gotti at. Man, he was whooping ass. Like I thought, like Shakur would be like the next Floyd, but he's just not that, right? The next, he's not. Hey, if anything, Devin Haney's like the next Floyd. Cause you know, like the stuff that Devin Haney can do, no other fighter can do. I mean, you look at how he beat Ramirez, right? As much as y'all don't like it, you know what I'm saying? He be doing that a lot. Like the distance that he fights at is like way farther away than like other fighters. You know what I'm saying? Other fighters, if they say at this range, right? You know, Devin is keeping it at this range. So he might kind of step in a second and hit you. But he's so far away from you, like, it's nothing really you can do. You can try to swing, but you're gonna swinging at the air. You know? Uh, I don't think I've ever really seen too many fighters like being able to do that. Like they be able to stop somebody from just coming up on them like that. Besides Floyd, Floyd was good at like, and then he's hitting hard enough to get people to respect it. Shakur is not hitting hard enough, not yet, to get people to respect it. You know, like they finna keep coming forward, but you know what I'm saying? You winning a fight type shit. Floyd, he outboxing these dudes. He like coming in on you, right? But then he backing up, and then he coming in. But you know, like Devin Haney, he can do whatever he want to do in there, man. You know, I say 99% of these fighters, they got like one gear. They like a automatic transmission. Devin Haney got like 5 gears. You know what I'm saying? He can just come at you in so many different ways. He can get up on you and make you feel it like early, like he did with Brian Norman Jr. See what I'm saying? And now keep my distance and I'll box you and stay safe because I know I done rocked you. Now you got to just sit here through that. Or he could have did what he did against the Jose Ramirez or whatever that dude was. You feel me? I'm not saying Devin Haney is my favorite like fighter. I probably even like Shiraz better than him. You know, I think I kind of like Keyshawn better than Devin Haney. Shit, I might even like that dude O'Shaquie Foster more than Devin Haney. You know, since that fight, I done watched like 3 fights, well, 2 more fights from O'Shaquie. I fought like this dude had like a black dude with like blonde hair. I watched that one. And then the Conceição fight has been on the TV. I ain't sit through it, but like I put it on. So it's going in the background like this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But Devin Haney is the truth, man. Even if he ain't my favorite. I'm kind of blown now. Like, now I'm talking different, acting different. Y'all niggas getting quiet, trying to assess the situation and shit. Yo. It shows the motherfucker's character. I'm saying it shows the motherfucker's character whenever they do that. Whenever they just don't, whenever they fucking say I done messed up the show. I done got blown. It just shows. Hey, hit the like button. Goal on this live is 10 likes. Hit the bell icon when you hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, what the fuck? Oh my god, man. Look. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, 1 minute. See. That's why I said, look, Dean, he's telling Broner to drink water in the morning, but he don't want him to stop drinking completely because this is his money. He needs Broner to keep getting drunk so he can make his money. They can go viral. He can act crazy, right? And look at this. When I just open up Twitter, this is what. First, I showed y'all a video of him telling them not to drink water. Look at how he wakes up Broner. Look at that. That's a bottle of Don Julio. And you're like, no way this is how Dean wakes up Adrien Broner for day 7 of their marathon with a bottle of Don Julio and just put it by his nose. He like, yeah, get up. Let's go get this money. Let's go get this money. Because at the end of the day, people only care about themselves. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to keep it. That's what I told you. Armor of God. God bless, brother. Keep it up. Jesus love you. Take care. Jesus love you. What the fuck? Come on, man. Wait, what you doing, bro? Okay, yeah. You trying to show me love in your way. I mean, I'm thinking you trying to talk shit to me, bro. Like, what the hell? My bad. You just mean well. I apologize. Sometimes you deal with so many haters that you be thinking that you always dealing with haters, man. It's easy to kind of like develop that type of attitude, but because it's so many more haters than it is regular people. But yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I just be getting on here talking about like uh boxing, boxers. I'm a boxing fan. I have been like, for a long time. Since I was like 6 or something, I was watching boxing. Granddad, I guess, had it on the TV, and he used to have like boxing posters too, like along the wall. He had like the old Budweiser girls. Like them Budweiser girls used to be like the shit, like in like the late '80s, early '90s. He'd have them hanging up on the wall, like in the basement where he got all of his pianos and all this stuff. And like he had a picture of like a Vander Holyfield versus Riddick Bowe, the real deal Holyfield. And I would look at those pictures, like when I was growing up, like, and I would look up to Holyfield and other fighters, and then when I seen it on the TV, now not only I'm going from looking at a still image of a fighter with some boxing gloves on, I'm seeing these like really throw them motherfuckers. So I fell in love with it like, immediately from like seeing them posters. So I just get on here just to talk about what's going on in the sport of boxing. I'm not really here to try to make no money, so you'll get my honest opinion about stuff if you're a boxing fan. Before I was trying to make money, so I tried to be like as honest as I possibly could, but at the same time, I was on some bullshit too. we, I used to like big up Amir Khan for views. Like I was on some bullshit too. You know, Triple G. I was really a fan of Triple G though. I never really was a fan of Amir Khan. He was just like the fighter that got me my first 1,000 views. Really, honestly, he got me my first 1,000 views, and like I think it probably was the most comments. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. People like when you be nice to Amir Khan. I was really giving them props out of the kindness of my heart for some reason. That shit had over 1,000. I'm like, okay, we need to keep doing that, and I did. And it was like half of my following. But I kind of messed up though. You know what I'm saying? When I get high, I get to talking. I did mess up though, because like when Amir Khan got knocked out by Canelo, and I realized that it was over, I couldn't use him no more. I kind of like celebrated publicly, like rapping and going hard, and like it fucked up my following. Like, you know what I'm saying? I started losing people because that was like most of your followers from the Amir Khan fans. And I guess I forgot. They still was gonna be boxing fans, even if Amir Khan wasn't really gonna keep going. But like, yeah, man. I forgot about that shit. Man, memories, huh? Maybe I do need to go back in my Google Photos and download some of them videos. It's just so many thousands and thousands and thousands of videos, photos, screenshots. Man, I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm not trying to do all that shit. But yeah, I just be on here talking about a little bit of boxing, man. Or whatever's going on. I kind of said to myself that I'm gonna like try to like not talk about Carmelo Anthony. My opinion, kind of go back and forth anyways. But I'm biased because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I'm biased because I'm black. That's just I can't see things for what it is, or I can't see the truth because all I see is a 17-year-old me. You know what I'm saying? Even though the 17-year-old me wouldn't have done the things that 17-year-old him, Carmelo Anthony, did, I still want to like justify it because like he looked like me. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm trying not to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't like I could be right and think that it was wrong for them to convict him and sentence him, but you know I could certainly be wrong. And I'm starting to realize that like I said, the 17-year-old me wouldn't have done the things that put myself in that position that he put himself in. So, and then certainly the actions, like I wouldn't have done it, no matter how sweet, I just wouldn't have did it. I didn't do it. That's why I'm not doing 35 years in Texas prison for like, murder. You feel me? So we ain't not even, I mean, I'm talking about it now, but like, I'm not really sharing my opinion. I'm just about him. I'm saying, I'm sharing my opinion about me. I wouldn't have went to another kid's school. I never went to nobody else's high school. When I was in high school, I just never did it. I go to my school. That's where I go. You know, like if anything, you don't want to get jumped or bothered at somebody else's school, but you just like I don't go there, so I wouldn't have done that. I never took a knife or a gun to school. You know, I mean, I'm like black, and I even Ben Harbor, Michigan. It's all black. I still never took a gun to school, even though one of my classmates brought a gun to school once. He ended up getting killed. It didn't even help him. See what I'm saying? So I never took a knife or a gun to school, in my life. I got jumped too before by football players. It was four of them. And like I seen them calling me when I was like leaving, walking home from school. And they calling me, and I knew that the main dude was mad. He done squatted up. And but and I turned around and started walking back towards him. I was hoping that I could talk myself out of it, but I wasn't running from no smoke. And I still like I didn't have no knife on me. And I didn't go and get a knife or a gun either. I started plotting revenge. But later on like revenge years later, I was gonna really go there, but I decided not to. But I didn't have no knife. I didn't do that. In that exact situation where he could have possibly got his ass whooped. Like I got my ass whooped by some football players. Uh I just took the ass whooping. You know? It made me mad. I held grudges. I plotted some stuff. You got a lot of wisdom, brother. Much respect. Appreciate that. But uh I didn't like I didn't carry a knife for one. I could have ran too. I would recommend if it was my son to run instead of doing what I did. But I didn't want to run. I don't want people to say like you chased me home from school. So it is what it is. But I definitely didn't pull out no knife because I wasn't carrying no knife. You know? So it's impossible for me to see it like, unbiased. Cause I wanna like be on his side all the while I did not do what he did when I was that age. And I'm on disability right now for mental health. Even back then, it's still like I still kind of like knew not to be doing stuff like that. It's just it didn't pop in my mind, honestly. I didn't have a knife, a pocket knife. I never thought about buying a pocket knife, let alone carrying it everywhere I go, and let alone carrying it to school. I wasn't fighting all the time. I was just being picked on by some bullies. You know, one bully confronted me at a pep rally, talking crazy to me because he was a broke Dusty who was a jock, right? You know, and I was working full time at Henry's Hamburgers, which was like the most popular burger restaurant in the city. So I got new clothes all the time, all the time. It was no reason for him to approach me and start talking shit to me. He didn't know me. He was jealous of me. So he was being a bully. And then even when he jumped me, he was being a bully. He didn't even fight me head up. Like, if we argue, we got a problem. Why he had to go get three other people? But I still didn't, like, pull out a knife. You think about boxers back in the day that will box 100 rounds. I think the longest ever is 110 rounds that last 7 hours in New Orleans. What? I don't know, man. I think it sounds dangerous as hell. I think they should ban it. Let's see, I gotta plug this phone up. Yeah, I don't think they should let nobody box no 100 rounds. They shouldn't even let them box like 15 rounds. I don't know. I've been like kind of raised up on the 12 round system, but and then when I look back at the 15 rounds, that really seemed like too much. Even just 15. So 110 rounds, yeah, that's too much, man. You're gonna die. The body can only like go so long, right? That high of a pace. I mean, you can walk for some hours and shit, but like fighting, I remember fighting. That's crazy, bro. It seemed like you'd be dead by like the 24th round. As I remember when I was in the army and I was in the best shape of my life, like, and meaning that like I worked out every day at 6:30 to 7:30 in the army doing PT, push-ups, sit-ups, running, jumping jacks, you name it. And then after that, I would immediately go to the gym and lift weights for another 45 minutes. So I was in really good shape. I mean, I'm exercising like 2 hours a day, real hard. I went to the boxing gym and fought this guy, boxed this dude, and I was exhausted, like in the first round. I don't know what it is, like between like, uh, trying to pace yourself and then getting hit, but or you just moving at a fast pace, like trying to swing and so yeah, man, that's kind of too much, man. Even 12 rounds is pretty long, you know. When Derek Chisora was fighting Deontay Wilder, like he was exhausted after the first round, which is kind of like normal. That's like human. He might not have been in the best shape, but that's like the human thing to do. So even for him to like force himself to fight like 12 rounds, he could have easily died in there, collapsed and heart stopped and just never moved again. Real easy. So that's too much, man. Damn. Okay. Look. Oh shit. We gonna have to turn that fan down. Cause it's blowing the weed, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just bought that motherfucker, bro. Like, what was it? $80. $80 for a fan, man. And it ain't even really like busting like that. Do this look like an $80 fan? It got a remote to it. And you can turn it, you can spin it. See? And then I'm gonna wait for it to come back. And then I'm gonna stop it right here. And I can turn that noise off. See? And then you see that. Oops. Look. See I'm changing it? Yeah. I just bought it. My mom got one too. I bought her one too. Basically. It was mine, but like I just gave it to her when I had like ran across the country, you know, one of them times. And then like she remembered that I be giving her the stuff too, cause she got a TV that I left there too. She be want to keep stuff, you know. Yeah. So yeah, man. Uh, Broner, you talking about Broner or Devin Haney? I hit that bong and I've been slow since. But we got back on their ass. I bet you know this. Free little dirt. Aha. Man, niggas really be like some big kids, man. No, we ain't gonna talk about that. Oh shit. That's why I stopped getting high in public, bro. I mean, not in public, but like at my mom's house, and then I have to drive home, or when I'm away from the house. I be want to smoke like sometimes by the water or some shit. But like, look at my face, like I can't even like really look, just make a normal face without smiling. I can't do it, bro. Like, what the fuck? Face just like it's like. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, do it, bro. Just no matter. Bro, like a face off, man. Like you facing off with Keith Thurman. I still look stoned. Even if like I'm not smiling. That shit is not cool, man. So you riding down the street looking like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be chilling like that. But to be driving down the street looking like that, you definitely look like, you know what I'm saying, you smoke some pot. You smoke some marijuana. Yo, man. Okay, that's an hour and a half, bro. We've been on here. Look, I think I'm about to get off of here, man. I am about to keep streaming on Kick and probably go and argue with some people. You know what I'm saying? Cause like when I smoke and all stuff like that, I get to talking and rambling about crazy stuff like, that ain't even got nothing to do with what we was talking about. Just like it's not good for YouTube or content. Like it's not good for content. But it's good for like those sporadic moments. Cause when you streaming, like people click on your stream, if it ain't lit like right then at that moment, then they finna click on somebody else's stream. Like if you're not really like trying to talk to other people, you just want to sit up and do like what we doing right now, then they finna go to somebody else's stream. It's all about what's going on right now. Even if you just smoking, like okay, let's smoke, let's hang out, and it don't really matter like what we talking about. We just hanging out talking about life or whatever. But like over here, we talk. The title was about Adrien Broner, being jealous of him. But man, we didn't talked about Carmelo Anthony. We didn't talked about like all kind of different stuff, man. It's just that's not like really like I don't know, man. Y'all will eventually like just leave, and I'll be in here talking to myself. You see what I'm saying? But as far as like over there, like it'll be somebody to come and then somebody to leave. Somebody come, somebody leave. I'll just be over here. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's Travis Gotti. It's all in my head. No, you look fine, man. Not a I definitely don't look fine. Yeah, it's starting to wear off a little bit. I mean, my face shining now because I had to turn the fan down. It ain't in my head, bro. Cause like I be staring too. You know, like I think like my eye movement, your eye movement is different when you high compared to when you sober. You kind of like being a stare. That's why you can't fake being high on weed. You know what I'm saying? You can try to fake being sober, but you can't fake being high on weed. And I think that shit show. I'm sure. But yeah, I'm up out of here, man. Travis got anything for tuning. Travis got a boxing. Like, definitely subscribe. Hit the like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. It make me feel good about myself, man. And it'll start reminding you when I go live. You know, and hit the bell icon so you be notified whenever I go live.